Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So, I remember saying about a year ago that, I felt that, because we're coming up to the Jewish New Year in a month, but I felt that the flavor of this year will be narrative hitting reality, right? You have narrative. We've had lots of narrative, and we've had reality, and boy, do they bang heads against each other, right? Everything is happening the opposite of those in the media said it would, right? Everything is happening completely opposite, and it's very, very obviously happening the opposite. We've got, they said Trump was the worstest thing absolute ever, and wherever you are on that, that's your own opinion, it's fine. But objectively, we had lots of money and world peace. So, that just kind of strikes me as a wing. Now we've got massive inflation, fuel shortages, famine, and war, right? So, everything happened the opposite. So we had narrative hit reality. What happens when narrative hits reality? Here's the answer. Absolutely freaking nothing. Nothing whatsoever. They just pretend, those who are like the narrative, they just pretend the reality doesn't exist, right? Absolutely just. So here's a great example of that. We're going to see the narrative hit the reality. The narrative that, everybody wants that glass ceiling broken, ourselves to progress and progress and progress, and have the TV screens filled up with only trans lesbians, right? They're the only people who should be on TV, only trans lesbians. For this reason, they made Doctor Who into, she was already a trans doctor, I think, a non-binary doctor, into a bit of a lesbian with her faithful sidekick, Yaz, the surviving member of her fam, right? And they told us this sort of stunning and brave creative decision will only work out for the best. Everybody will love them for it, right? Everybody will love them for it forever. Well, the ratings haven't really panned out that way, has it? The ratings are like, this is shit. We don't want to watch it, right? And it's not shit because of the relentless, weird sexual politics. It's shit because, it's shit because of that too, but it's also shit because, mainly, it's very, very badly acted and written, right? There are those two things. It's very, very badly acted and written. But, I think they thought, having a lesbian romance would get over those hurdles. No! Because we're going to see that narrative hitting reality. There was a poll about who was the best companion. Yaz was not helped by wanting to scissor in the TARDIS with the Doctor, right? Yeah, amazingly. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. The narrative hitting reality. What happens? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's what we're talking about in this video. Before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are, you know it. It's Fan-Dabby Double Dozy. Thank you very much. If you can, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't, that really helps me. I'm getting close to, I think, 3,500 subscribers. It's somewhat of a benchmark, I think. Once I think I pop through that, there, I'm allowed to get some channel growth again, which will be, that'll be nice. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Oh, please, this is hilarious. Yeah, please let me know what you think. Sign up to my Substack, which is my email newsletter. Sign up to my my paid Substack, which is my email newsletter, which you pay for. And what's going to happen if you do that? Absolutely no. You do get notified that where all my videos are when I am inevitably bland. I'm never going to be inevitably bland, baby. Okay, I've been accused of many things, never being bland. Right? When I'm inevitably banned from YouTube, you'll be able to find me on Rumble. I'm on Rumble now, so you'll be able to find me there. It's a good way of tracking me down if indeed that's what you want to do. So sign up for that. My paid one, I also in the free one I give out like vintage Doctor Who comic strips that are out of print. And I like the ads and like news stories from Doctor Who magazine for like 20, 30 years ago. That stuff just kind of interests me. It does. So I put that in the free one. In the paid one, you get comic strips that I wrote or draw or just wrote. That's $5, but that's just whatever you give me some digital coppers, which I will not discourage you from, right? I will not discourage you from. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Sign up with the Substack. Fine. So let me hand over to me from last night when we when I was on a live stream and we went over these stories. I think too much frivolity that ensued. It ensued for me. I don't know about you, but it certainly ensued for me. So let me hand over to me from last night. Donna Noble, Catherine Tate is the greatest companion. I tend to agree, right? I do indeed tend to agree. But that's not really the headline. The headline, they kind of buried. The headline, we are going to have a lot of fun with. Oh, this is brilliant. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I feel quite vindicated. Doctor Who fans have spoken. Well, good for them. I mean, they're normally such retiring violets, aren't they? Doctor Who fans have spoken. Donna Noble has been voted the best companion of the revival era. So how would she fare across the classic era? That's hard. That's hard. I think we asked the Radio Times readers to choose a favorite Time Lord companion since 2005 comeback, and they helped us narrow it down to a short list. Well, you gave them all of them, right? Thousands of votes were cast, but Catherine Tate Donna emerged as victorious with 23% of the vote. That's very big because it was a large spread. It bodes well for Tate return in the 60th. Look, she is a huge talent. I mean, there is that. I mean, don't be wrong. I mean, they're all big talents, but like Catherine Tate is like her career, I think, is probably one of the best of all the. And it's Karen Gillan. I mean, they've all got good talent, good careers, I have to say. There's Clara. What's that? Yeah, no, okay, fine. They've all normally got good careers. John Barron's Captain Jack Harless came in second. Yes, Captain Jack. Oh, yes, coming in second. Please, please, please rub that in the face of the BBC who hate Captain Jack. The BBC never forgive those they've wronged. Oh, man. There you go. I wish I saw that when I made that video. Third place was Rose Tyler, followed by Gemma Coleman's Clara Oswald. I prefer Gemma Coleman's Constantine to Clara Oswald. Still, I would still say the hottest Clara. Is it Victorian Clara or is it Dalek Clara? So it's a hard one to decide on, right? I think we better get some visual aids up, okay? I think we better get some visual aids. Victorian Clara Oswald. Look, okay. You got the smug smile, okay? The smug smile does take it back a lot, right? But put a bag on her head, right? You went like very hot apart from the smug smile, right? Just put like oh man. Like what? It's not even a butterface because she's got a pretty face. She's just got a smug bloody smile on. Okay, looks better there when she's not smugly smiling. Yeah, okay. So Victorian Clara might be the hottest of the Claras. I mean, seems reasonable. Oh, she's a bit smug smiley though. Hang on. So Dalek Clara Oswald. Hang on. Oh, it's hard. Because it's definitely sexy. Victorian Clara or Dalek Clara? I mean, that's really a good question. Oh, 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the answer. It's not Victorian Clara or Asylum of the Daleks Clara. It's not one or the other. It's both Claras. Excuse me, both Claras. Yes. That's a good threesome. Yeah. That's that will all genuinely work, right? We all agree. We will, and so say all of us. So Morgan Jeffrey, executive of Radio Times, said the plot said as well. It's no surprise Catherine Tate Donna Noble has scored the victory. Yes, she's very good. Tate's stellar performance and her electric chemistry with David Tennant means Donna was still clearly the favorite 12 is on after a final appearance in the series. No wonder Rusty Davis saw fit to bring her back for the show's 60th. How wonderful, too, that our on-screen grandfather, Wilf, remains so popular with fandom. All credit going to the... all credit going to the first club performance by Bernard Cribbins. Okay, so the top 10 are these, and they only gave them 10. Right? You could only choose this 10. I'm surprised they even pond so far down. Okay, we got Donna Noble 23. Captain Jack, fuck you, BBC. Fuck you, BBC. Rose Tyler. I tell you, she kind of did it for me. I mean, look, she did have especially when she was young, have that blowjob mouth. Looked like it would be very good at that. But nah, not really. Clara Oswald, again, paper bag might be necessary, but generally speaking, yeah. Wolverine, no, I'm not sleeping with Bernard Cribbins. I've never turned on by Amy Pond. What's her name? Karen Gillan. Stunningly beautiful. I think the same thing with Martha Jones. Sarah Jane Smith. Listen, will you stop? That's just wrong, okay? That's just wrong. So here we are, right at the bottom, right? We are right at the bottom. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Where do we come from? Where do we come across at the bottom of the barrel? Bloody Yasmin Bloody Khan, right? Yes, the least popular companion was Yasmin Bloody Khan. But how can that be? Because we had articles like this that said everything was better because of it. Doctor Who praised for delicate handling of same-sex romance between Yaz and the Doctor. I mean, just look at these two. How can anybody not choose to fall in love with these two young little lovebirds? Oh, they're so stunning. They are so brave. Oh, Doctor Who fans were ecstatic after the series essentially confirmed a same-sex romance between the 13th Doctor and her companion. Yes, we were so ecstatic, right? We were so freaking ecstatic that we voted them the worst fucking companion ever. We were that ecstatic, right? Yaz. Yeah, Adric or Yaz, right? So I was going to say, yeah, Yaz is the worst, right? Please. Yeah, no, we would. Like, yeah. Why what's it called again? Natural gas costs gone up 7 times, 700%. Why has that happened on which your entire economy runs? Your entire civilization. Why has that happened? Because the same idiots that wrote this also are in charge of the fucking government. Look, green policies, well, of course they'll work. We don't need Russian oil. We'll just use windmills. Hey, windmill. Oh, it's cold out. Be quiet. I'm putting another peasant on the fire. It's the same morons. Right? Same bloody morons every bloody time. Insane. Fans have speculated that there might be some feelings. Oh, I love her feelings between Time Lord Geordie Whittaker. Oh, I've always wondered what it felt like. What's that? You're tonguing my vagina. Oh, lovely, darling. And Yasmin Yaz Khan. Oh, Mandip Gill. I love how their name is Yaz in they put it in quotation marks in the middle. Even Gill said in 2020 interview that she wholeheartedly was here for Phasmin. Well, again, we all loved it so much. We were so ecstatic. She came last. She's absolutely the bottom of the pile. Shippers and love the idea that a character in the Time Lord would be romantically involved. They didn't even do that right. I'm not a bad dame. Even that bit was shit. Oh, God, it's all shit. Now the episode titled Eve of the Daleks, which, again, wasn't a bad bloody episode as well directed as far as I'm concerned. Oh, sorry to drink my coffee. Eve of the Dalek has made the relationship between Yaz and Doctor a bit clearer. Yaz wants to have sex with you. I know. You know, just like the stuff that always happens in Doctor Who, right? I mean, jeez, bloody Christ. Can you not like have a fantasy life a little bit, right? I know many gay people can happily whiz one out with Adric in that weird bondish lattice held up by the master, right? In Castrovalva or wherever it is, right? When he's in that weird, like, you know, tied up sort of thing. But you don't need to see him literally in a bondage truss with a ball gag in his mouth. I mean, you can use your imagination a little bit, God's sake. No, gotta be explicit. I gotta feel seen. What does that bloody mean? How do you feel more seen? Like Shooty Gutworth said that. I feel so seen. Yeah, okay. I don't know how gay people don't feel seen. Gay, trans, whatever people don't feel seen. If you don't feel seen, then I don't like. What is it? You have, you know, was it family friendly? They call them drag shows. Everybody's too seen. Okay, nobody should be that seen. Oh, being that seen is obscene. Anyway, I digress. What else up to in the episode? The Doctor and Yaz, Dan Bishop, are stuck in a time loop with the Dalek executioner hot on the hills. A Dalek executioner so fearsome, so terrible, so deadly, it couldn't open a storage room fucking door. Ah! During the years stranded in the time loop, minutes stranded in the time loop, Yaz and Dan become close friends, and Dan eventually notices that, what the fuck are you talking about? That didn't happen. The police officer turned commander has secretly been harboring feelings for the Doctor. That was during Flux. Dan bluntly asked Dan if she's ever told about the feelings, and Yaz responds by asking if her feelings are that obvious. Yes. Yeah, darling, you can't act with subtlety, okay? Anybody ever told you you can, they were lying to you, right? They were fibbing. I've never told anyone, not even myself. What about that time when you were masturbating to a 3D image? I mean, clearly. Later in the episode, Dan prompts Yaz to confess her feelings, and even outright tells the Doctor how her friends are. I mean, he outs her, ignorant bastard, right? The Time Lord seemingly pretends not to understand Yaz's clear message, but Dan once again pleads for the two women to talk to each other. Needless to say, the on-screen acknowledgement of the romantic feelings between the two characters and potentially future romance had the Doctor Who fans in an absolute tizzy. So much in a tizzy, I want to say then, again, she's came last, right? She became last. Marjorie Taylor Greene believes she's in a spiritual war over trans healthcare. I think she is. Yeah, I think she is. The Dr. Niazo Sapphic, I repeat, Dr. Niazo, yes. Again, she all these tweets didn't do much for her other than let her be last. Robin DeSantis, Director of Communications and External Affairs at Stonewall, fuck off, told Metro that it was fantastic. A prominent storyline of attraction between two women. Yeah. That's fantastic. Thank you. How can Shooty not be seen with his awful choice of clothing? I mean, it really. Yeah, Shooty. I mean, like, if you oil up your abs that way, everyone's gonna see you. Okay, it's you're not playing coy then. Okay. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.